Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Evie and in today's video we're going to be talking about why couples should not have a joint YouTube channel. Specifically, I'm going to be addressing why Jed and I don't have a joint YouTube channel and why I think other couples shouldn't have a joint YouTube channel and why they should have separate YouTube channels. But before we start the video, definitely don't forget to hit that like button and definitely don't forget to join Evie and family by clicking that subscribe button down below and hit that bell notification button thingy so you get notified every single time I upload a new video, which is almost on a daily basis. And as always, don't forget to drop me some comments down below and let me know, what do you guys think about this topic? Do you think that couples should have joint YouTube channels? Do you think couples should have separate YouTube channels? What do you think about what I think and my personal opinion about it? Or just say hello. I love reading all of you guys' comments and they bring me joy and happiness and smiles every single day. And on another note, I want to do a huge shout out to my newest Patreon, Michael. Thank you so much for supporting this channel and keeping this channel going. I really appreciate it. And as always, a huge shout out to all of my Patreons. I really appreciate all of you guys. And yeah, you keep the videos going and you keep this channel going and it's amazing. So thank you so much. So let's start by talking why Jed and I don't have a joint YouTube channel, and there's actually a few very good reasons for it. Let me start by why I'm making this YouTube video, and the huge reason for it is because a lot of my subscribers ask me this question almost on a daily basis. Why don't you have a joint YouTube channel? You're a couple, you're together now, you should have a joint channel. Or why do you have separate channels? And instead of just keep answering the same question in the comments every single time, I decided to do a whole video about it. And I think it's going to be a good one, and I think, or at least I hope, it will answer all of your questions when it comes to this topic. And if you are a couple or you're in a relationship and you thinking about starting a YouTube channel, hopefully this will give you some insight and something to think about before you start a joint YouTube channel or separate YouTube channel. So let's get right into this. Why Jed and I don't have a joint YouTube channel? We're gonna start by talking about us as individuals. So even though we are together and we're a couple, we're still our own people. Jed is individual, I'm an individual, we have our own viewpoints, we have our own opinions and our own thoughts, and just because we're together doesn't mean we share the same opinions and the same thoughts. We actually don't agree on quite a few things, and that's totally fine. I don't think that couples should agree on every single aspect of every single thing, and if they did, I think it would be kind of boring relationship. So that's one of the reasons. We're our own individuals, and there is going to be a lot of topics that Jed doesn't want to make videos about, and there's going to be some topics or some videos that I don't want to do, and there's a good reason for us to have separate channels, because I can make the videos that I want to make even though Jed doesn't want to make them, and vice versa. Another thing is, I don't think that couples should sacrifice individuality when they get in a relationship. Just because you are in a relationship, you shouldn't give up who you are, and you shouldn't change your opinions or your thoughts on certain things just because you're the person who doesn't share the same opinion. You're still your own person, and you should be able to express whatever you want to express, even though you're in a relationship with somebody who doesn't agree with you. And that's another huge reason for us to have completely separate channels. I'm pretty sure a lot of people who ask me or who tell me that me and Jed should have joint channels are the people who are maybe a little bit old school, or they have a mentality that, you know, once you get in a relationship, you become one person, you become whole, and you should just kind of share the same opinions and do everything together. And for some couples, it works great, and that's amazing. But for us, it doesn't. We don't agree on certain things, and we definitely don't do every single thing together, even though we live in a tiny space and we're always together. There's going to be a lot of things that we do separately, even though we might be in the same exact space. Another thing would be just the complicity of it. Jed had his own YouTube channel way before he met me. He's been working on his YouTube channel for over 2 years before he met me. And I always wanted, well, not always, I wanted to start my own channel for a long time. And I plan on starting my own channel as soon as I would get my own van and start building it out, so I can document my journey of building it out and living in the road and traveling. And I got the account set up and I got the camera ready and everything, and then I met Jed. So for me to come into Jed's life and come into his channel and become a part of his channel and then take half of his revenue from it would be cruel, because it's his channel and he's been working on it for a long time, and I'm in no place to come in and just take half of it just because we happen to be in a relationship now. And same thing goes for Jed. Just because we're in a relationship, I don't think he should be able to stop me from starting my own channel, because I've been wanting to do it for a long time. So that's a huge reason for us having separate channels. For some couples, you know, for couples who are together and they never thought about starting their own channels, and then they got together, started dating, and then they decided to start a channel, that could be a whole different story. But for us, he already had a channel, I was planning on doing a channel, it just made sense to have separate channels. And another part of it is when I started my channel, we've only been together for about a month or 2 months. So for us to start a joint channel together when we're so fresh into the relationship just didn't make sense, because what if a month later it doesn't work out? Who knows? And then what do we do with the channel? Where do we go from there? You know, who gets the channel and who gets to start over? Just because we're a couple or we're together doesn't mean we have to share everything and have joined everything. We have, you know, separate finances, we have separate channels, we have separate businesses. I don't think we should join our channels or join our finances or join our businesses just because we're in a relationship together. You know, I think as a couple, at least for us, because we're still a young couple, we've only been together for a year, not only we live together and been living together since pretty much day one of our relationship, but, you know, living together and then having, you know, working together on the same channel, I don't think it would work. It would be too much at once. Maybe later on we could start a separate channel that's our joint channel for something else. But for now, in this stage of our relationship, it just doesn't make sense. So if you're a couple yourself and you're thinking about it and you happen to be in the same situation as us, I would really think about this. I already talked a little bit about both Jed and I being our own individuals, and because we are our own individuals and our own people, we need to have our own creative outlets. We both love making videos and we both love having YouTube channels, and we have different styles. You know, some of our videos might be the same, but overall our filming styles are completely different, our editing styles are completely different. So for us to be able to work on our own channel and have the creative outlet is very important. And if we were to have a joint channel, it would add another layer of stress to our relationship. You know, whose editing styles are we using? Whose filming styles are we using? You know, picking topics for the videos. You know, what if I want to make a video about something that Jed doesn't agree with, or doesn't want to do, or just doesn't feel like doing? You know, and then the whole finances. You know, you get your paycheck from YouTube. You know, do we split it 50-50? What if Jed put a lot more work in that month because I was sick or I didn't feel like filming? Or what if I put a lot more work into it? It just adds a whole different level of stress that we don't need. Even though Jed and I live together and we travel together, and sometimes or a lot of times we happen to film on the same day, doesn't mean we're going to be producing the same exact videos. Because we are different people, we have different filming styles, we often produce different sides of the story. So for instance, our Slab City videos, we were there at the same time, we were filming at exactly the same time. However, our videos are differently. I was able to capture things that Jed didn't, and vice versa. We're able to share our own point of view, and I think it's amazing. I really do. Being able to share my point of view and then seeing what Jed was able to capture and see his side of the story is super cool to me, and I love that. So having two separate channels and being able to see the same exact thing or the same exact place from different points of view, or being able to see something that I didn't notice and Jed did notice and captured, I think is awesome. And a lot of our subscribers think the same way. I often get comments on my videos saying how it was cool to see Jed's video, but it was also amazing to see mine because I was able to capture something completely different and show the same place from a completely different point of view and a different side. I had some people ask me if we have separate YouTube channels for money purposes, and no, I started my own separate channel, not even thinking about money, not even thinking about making money from YouTube. I started my YouTube channel because I want to document my journey and my adventures and share it with you guys and with the world. And that's why I started it, and I'm pretty sure Jed started his YouTube channel the same way. We happen to make some money from it now, yes, and it definitely helps that we have separate revenue streams for two separate channels, but we have separate finances, so it makes sense in that regard. We don't mingle our finances together. Yes, we do help each other once in a while and we share gas expenses and stuff like that, but we pay our own bills. So having two separate channels makes sense for us. So no, we didn't start my channel or second channel just for the sake of making more money. Does it help that, Jed makes his YouTube money and then I have my own extra money coming in from my YouTube channel? Yes, of course it does. I think everybody likes making money, and I think everybody likes when they make money from doing what they truly love. And I hope and I wish that a lot of people would, make money from doing what they love. So I guess yes and no. We didn't start my channel so we can make more money, and yes, we do make more money, I guess, from YouTube because we have separate channels. Because if we had joined YouTube channel, or if I joined Jed's YouTube channel, our YouTube income would be just what he's making now, and what I'm making on my channel wouldn't exist. So overall, we do have a little bit more money because of it, but it's not the reason why I started my own channel. To answer the question, should YouTube couples have a YouTube or a joint YouTube channel? In my honest opinion, no. I think couples in general should strive to have separate YouTube channels so they can express their own individuality and their own opinions and their own passions, and have their own creative outlet. Do I think there's exceptions to the rule? Yes, I think for some couples it is better to have a joint YouTube channel, and I think for some couples it does work. From my personal experience, from our personal experience, it just makes more sense to have separate YouTube channels. Anyways, guys, I hope it answered some of your questions. If you have any more questions for me in regards to this topic, definitely drop them down in the comments down below. And I definitely want to hear what you guys think about it. Do you think couples should have joint YouTube channels? Do you think couples should have separate YouTube channels? What do you think about my opinion and my thoughts on it? I really, really love hearing all of your comments and opinions and thoughts about it. So definitely drop me some comments down below. And once again, don't forget to hit that like button, and don't forget to join Even Over family if you're new to this channel by clicking that subscribe button down below, and definitely click that bell thing notification so you get notified every single time I release a new video. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.